Did you know that wearing the wrong colors can age you fast? If you're over 50, some shades highlight lines, dull your glow, or wash you out. Today, I'll reveal 10 colors to skip and the flattering alternatives that keep you looking radiant and timeless. 1. The jet black trap, when classic turns severe. Let's talk about fashion's greatest deception, that timeless black dress that's aging you by the minute. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Jet black's extreme pigment creates a harsh frame around your face that highlights every fine line like a high-definition camera filter gone wrong. It's not just about wrinkles either. That severe darkness sucks the warmth right out of mature skin, leaving you looking drained rather than chic. The science behind this? High-contrast colors force the eye to focus on texture and shadows, which is exactly what we want to avoid. But before you empty your closet of every black garment, there's an elegant solution. Charcoal and softer black alternatives with subtle gray undertones provide all the slimming sophistication without the unforgiving severity. These muted versions work harmoniously with mature skin's changing undertones. 2. White's dirty secret, how brightness backfires. Imagine this. You slip into that crisp white blouse expecting to look refreshed, but instead, see every shadow and imperfection magnified in the mirror. Welcome to white's dirty little secret. Its brightness doesn't illuminate, it interrogates. That clinical blue-based white acts like a spotlight on mature skin, emphasizing pores, uneven texture, and any redness with brutal honesty. The color's cool undertones clash violently with the natural warmth in aging skin, creating a floating head on a plate effect. But here's the plot twist. Not all whites are created equal. The solution lies in embracing the complexity of off-whites with creamy golden undertones. Colors like ivory, oatmeal, and champagne act like soft focus filters for your complexion. These warmer alternatives provide the same polished look without the harsh contrast. Try them in fluid fabrics like silk or cashmere for maximum glow-enhancing effect. 3. Red flags, when vibrant becomes vexing. There's nothing more tragic than a bold red that wears you instead of the other way around. Those traffic-stopping fire engine reds that once made you feel invincible now highlight every line and patch of redness with cruel precision. The problem? Ultra-saturated reds create an aggressive focal point that fights with your natural complexion rather than flattering it. But before you mourn the loss of your signature color, let's reframe the conversation. Think of red like a fine wine. It gets better and more complex with age. Deep merlots, black cherry tones, and muted raspberries offer the same confidence boost without the harsh contrast. These sophisticated shades work with your skin's changing undertones rather than against them. The secret lies in matte finishes and rich pigments that provide depth without glare. A burgundy wrap dress or wine-colored blazer makes that powerful statement while keeping the focus on your radiant self, not just the color shouting from your clothes. 4. Neon pitfalls, colors that age, instead of energize. Let's have an honest moment about those electric brights lurking in your closet. They're not doing you any favors. Those neon pinks, lime greens, and electric yellows that once felt fun and youthful now act like highlighter markers, drawing attention to every line and shadow. The science is simple. Extremely bright colors reflect light in chaotic ways that emphasize texture and uneven skin tone. But here's the ironic part. What was meant to look youthful actually ages you faster by creating an unflattering contrast. The solution isn't to abandon color, but to upgrade your palette to more sophisticated vibrancy. Nature provides the perfect inspiration. Think jewel-toned emeralds, deep sapphires, and rich amethysts. These colors have enough pigment to make an impact, but with depth and nuance that flatters mature skin. The magic happens in the undertones, where neons scream, jewel tones sing. A teal silk blouse or ruby red cardigan gives you that coveted pop of color while enhancing your natural glow. Remember, after 50, it's not about wearing bright colors, it's about wearing the right brights for your skin's beautiful new story. 5. The beige betrayal, how safe neutrals can wash you out. Beige has long been considered the ultimate neutral. Inoffensive, versatile, and universally flattering. But here's the uncomfortable truth. This so-called safe color can be one of the most aging choices for women over 50. It blends into the skin, creating a washed-out, monochromatic effect that drains vitality. This is especially problematic for those with fair or cool undertones, as beige can exaggerate sallowness and make you appear tired. But the problem goes deeper than just color theory. Beige's lack of dimension also fails to create structure, which is crucial as facial contours naturally soften with age. The solution? Elevate your neutrals. Swap flat beige for warm, complex alternatives like camel, caramel, or greige, a blend of gray and beige with subtle undertones. These shades provide the same versatility but with enough depth to flatter mature skin. For example, a camel cashmere sweater or a caramel-hued blazer adds warmth and dimension, creating a polished look without washing you out. The goal is to create a subtle contrast that defines your features while maintaining elegance. 6. Gray matters. Why some shades age you and how to fix it. Gray is another neutral that can go wrong after 50. While it's often touted as a timeless staple, the wrong shade or finish can leave you looking dull and drained. The main culprit? Cool, flat grays, think industrial slate or steel gray, lack warmth and reflect light poorly on mature skin. These tones can emphasize shadows under the eyes and along the jawline, creating a tired, harsh effect. Even worse, gray and heavy fabrics like wool or stiff synthetics can add visual weight, making you appear boxy rather than polished. But gray isn't hopeless. It just needs a refresh. The key is choosing warm, dimensional grays like heather, taupe, or silver sage. These shades have subtle undertones, often a hint of brown or green, that interact beautifully with mature skin, providing soft contrast without washing you out. For example, a heather gray cashmere wrap or a taupe trench coat offers effortless sophistication while flattering your complexion. Fabric choice is critical. Matte finishes in thick materials can look aging, while lightweight textured fabrics, like fine knits or silk blends, add movement and luminosity. Pair gray with metallic accents, like gold jewelry or a pewter belt, to brighten the face, or layer it with ivory or blush for a fresh, modern look. Gray can still be chic. Just ditch the flat, cool versions and embrace warmer, more nuanced alternatives. With the right shade and styling, this neutral becomes a powerful tool for timeless elegance. 7. Overly bright fuchsia. Vivid fuchsia might feel youthful and fun, but this intense pink-purple hybrid can be one of the trickiest colors for mature women to wear. The problem lies in its unnatural brightness. It creates a stark contrast against aging skin, emphasizing any uneven texture. The high saturation of fuchsia also reflects light in a way that can draw unwanted attention to fine lines or areas of pigmentation, making it more aging than flattering. Instead, opt for sophisticated pink alternatives that enhance your complexion without overwhelming it. Dusty Rose is a perfect choice. It's soft, muted, and has just enough warmth to complement mature skin beautifully. This shade works well in structured pieces like blazers, wrap dresses, or silk blouses, offering a polished look that's still feminine. Another excellent option is mauve, which has subtle gray undertones that add depth while keeping the overall effect elegant. A mauve sweater, paired with cream trousers or a midi skirt, creates a timeless, put-together outfit that flatters without trying too hard. For evening wear, if you love the drama of a bold pink, deep berry tones, like raspberry or wine, are far more forgiving than fuchsia. These richer shades provide a luxurious pop of color while harmonizing with mature skin's natural warmth. A berry-hued wrap dress or a velvet blazer in this family instantly elevates your look without veering into harshness. Pair them with neutrals like ivory, taupe, or charcoal to keep the focus on sophistication rather than brightness. Accessorize with gold or bronze jewelry to enhance warmth, or add a silk scarf in coordinating tones for extra polish. 8. Overly shiny metallics, silver, gold. While metallic fabrics and accessories can add glamour, overly shiny silver and gold often work against mature women. The high reflective nature of these fabrics creates unflattering highlights, drawing attention to fine lines, wrinkles, and uneven skin texture. The harsh glare can make skin appear tired, while the extreme contrast between the metallic sheen and natural skin tones can look jarring rather than elegant. Instead of high-shine metallics, opt for satin or matte finishes in rich jewel tones like emerald, sapphire, or deep amethyst. These colors provide sophistication without emphasizing texture. If you love metallic accents, choose burnished gold or antique silver in small doses. Think a structured clutch, delicate jewelry, or embroidered detailing. These subtler finishes add refinement without overwhelming your look. For evening wear, a matte metallic dress in a deep bronze or a satin blouse in a muted copper offers a more forgiving alternative to flashy metallics. Pair these with tailored separates to maintain balance. The key is to keep metallics understated. Focus on texture and depth rather than shine. By avoiding overly reflective fabrics and embracing softer alternatives, you can still enjoy metallic elegance while keeping your look polished and age-appropriate. 9. Lemon yellow can make skin look sallow and tired. Bright lemon yellow is a tricky color for mature women. While it may seem fresh and cheerful, its intense, cool undertones can actually drain warmth from the complexion. This shade reflects light in a way that emphasizes dullness, making skin appear sallow or even slightly jaundiced, especially on women with warmer or olive undertones. The high contrast between the vibrant yellow and natural skin tones can also highlight shadows under the eyes and around the mouth, accentuating signs of fatigue. Instead of lemon yellow, opt for warmer, softer yellows that complement mature skin beautifully. Mustard yellow is an excellent alternative. Its rich, golden undertones add a healthy glow without washing you out. For a more subtle approach, try buttercream or honey yellow, which provide a gentle brightness that feels sophisticated rather than harsh. These muted shades work well in knitwear, blouses, or accessories, pairing effortlessly with neutrals like taupe, navy, or white. If you love wearing yellow but want to avoid it near your face, incorporate it into skirts, trousers, or handbags instead. This lets you enjoy the color's vibrancy while keeping it balanced against more flattering hues up top. The key takeaway? Lemon yellow might pop on a summer dress, but golden yellows ensure you look radiant and never tired. 10. Hot pink, a color to approach with caution. While hot pink makes a bold statement, its intense brightness can overwhelm mature complexions. The color's high saturation creates harsh contrasts that emphasize fine lines, uneven skin tone, and facial shadows. When worn near the face, in blouses, scarves, or statement necklaces, it can appear unnatural against aging skin's softer undertones. For a more flattering alternative, consider softer pinks with warm undertones. Dusty rose provides a muted elegance, while berry tones offer richness without being overpowering. If you love vibrant pink, use it strategically in accessories like a handbag or shoes, keeping it away from your face. The key is balance. Pair hot pink with neutral separates to temper its intensity. A hot pink belt with a navy dress or a floral scarf with pink accents allows you to enjoy the color while maintaining a polished, age-appropriate look. Steer clear of harsh, cool, or washed-out colors that can age you and embrace rich, warm tones that enhance your natural glow. Remember, confidence comes from wearing what makes you feel beautiful. So, experiment, have fun, and shine with the right colors.